Hey YouTube, welcome back to Universe X, and on Kami, Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadra is going so hard right now. They're giving us so much to eat on after randomly coming out of nowhere off of months of silence. We've gotten kits, we've gotten a trailer, but on top of that, we are getting more and more characters like every day. Like they gave us 3 earlier today, and then they gave us 2 to round off the night. With the first one being the tank character Zamasu, who is the undisputed king of the beta. Anybody who played before would tell you that. And then on top of that, we actually got the tank character baby childhood form. And just looking at the animations alone, oh my gosh, this character truly looks unique and something special to play as. As for GT characters, I wasn't really too surprised that this was happening because I believe in the trailer breakdown a day ago, I clocked Oob with his GT model in the character selection screen, so I was already on guard. But I am super excited to dive into these characters and break down their kits, so let's go. All right, let's take a look at Zamasu. See if they change his skills any, because he was kind of out of pocket in the beta, for real.
All mortals, that is my justice.
All right.
I overflow with joy, feasting on my own perfection.
Look at him. Look, what is that punching? Wait a second.
I told you, I'm immortal.
Swagger.
Vile sinners.
Swagger.
My justice will be your end.
Oh, that cut in. Oh, that stank face. Yo. All right, nah, dude, put some stank on it. That was clean. Aura. Okay, so passive body regeneration. Attack enemy NPCs and bosses with your skills, excluding super attacks, to charge your regeneration gauge. The regeneration gauge will deplete as it heals your base HP. If the gauge is at a certain amount when you're knocked out, it will revive. I think before you just leveled it up, and then it got to a second level where you leveled it up a second time, and then you would have the regeneration after you leveled up the second time, and then you have to build it up again. The deplete as healing your base HP sounds really nice. So this is basically, I believe, saying that you can't just get like absolutely destroyed out of the game and then just like, I mean, if you're going and you're just sustaining, your bar will probably be too low to revive at. I think that's what this means. I think this is definitely a change from the original, if I'm not mistaken. I'll have to go check that. Okay. Next one, Heavenly Arrow. Fire, energy, blast, and succession. Enemy heroes that get hit will be afflicted with enemy or with movement speed down. You can move and change direction while firing. I'm pretty sure this is the exact same. I don't think that changed at all. It got ridiculous when you max leveled it. Skill 2, Divine Rush. Lunge forward and unleash an attack. Enemy heroes hit by the enemy or by the attack are forcibly moved. Yeah, this was a really good move to get your opponents out of dodge. Like when they're trying to get onto your squishier people or attack your DPS, this is a great move just to push them the hell out of the way. I appreciate it. Very good. Yeah. And you have this, let's see, Fierce God Slicer. I caught it in a frame, but this is amazing looking. Sweep the area around you with a horizontal slash. Continuous damage will be applied to enemies hit by the attack. The energy slash is unleashed along with the sweep. Can move while using the skill. So back when in the demo, the original was just like a hand slash, I tried to say slap and slash at the same time, a hand slash, but then when you actually max leveled it, this is the animation where it had a shockwave that came out, so that makes sense. And then you got his super skill, the Zero Mortal Project. Drop an energy blast down on yourself, gain immune to all, and then enemy movement speed down areas created at the point of energy blast, with the effect increasing near the center. So if you're in the middle of a team fight and you know you're about to clean up, you just drop this bad boy, do a fair amount of damage, make yourself impervious to damage, and then your opponents are slowed, so your team can just kind of come through for the team clear. And I'm here for that. Yep. He's getting a little faster as he pulls away from the edge. All right. That was a pretty good kit. I mean, it still looks like he's strong, but like I said, with Zamasu, you probably just need to change his coefficients on damage, and it already looks like the passive was reworked, so I'm here for it. Now, let's move over to the second character. But hey guys, if you're liking this sort of content, make sure you like the video, make sure you subscribe to the channel to see more Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadra content in the future, and yeah, let's keep it going. Okay, so moving on to Baby, I am super excited because I don't know how they're gonna make this character work. Let's see what's up, let's see what's up.
Perfect. Your body is mine for the taking.
Pause. Brent using no consent, that's crazy. Alright, alright. Oh! Oh, that is so weird. What's going on here?
Now you will serve me.
Yo!
Into the trash. They are me. I'm them. We're one.
Dog, what does this character do? Yo!
Falling into place.
Okay, we got to see this. Baby young body, role tank concept. Use possession on both enemy and ally heroes. Stubbornly survive on the front lines by using possession. So I wonder if he's gonna make somebody a solo laner by possessing them. Passive possession enemies. Possess a target enemy hero when you land a finisher. Okay, so you can use some of their skills while they are possessed. Possession effect ends when the target respawns or when their HP is depleted. Okay, alright, that's very strange. So you beat somebody and you immediately jump into their body, and for a limited time while their respawn counter, oh my gosh, so while their respawn counter is going, you can play as them and use some of their moves. I'm assuming you're not going to get their passive, you're not going to get their ult, but you'll probably be able to get some of their moves. And then possession effect ends, the target respawns, or their HP is depleted. So if somebody just jumps you, you can be pushed out of the body. So that's a Kamehameha. Yeah, okay, cool. Finger Blitz Barrage. Unleash an AoE attack in a targeted direction. Enemies hit will be forcibly moved. Can move while using this skill. Okay. AoE attack in a targeted direction. That, oh my gosh, that was cool. That's a huge cone. Get back off of me. Alright, so that's got some knockback. Energy Explosion. Unleash continuous AoE attacks centered around yourself. Gained strike defense up. Apply movement speed down to enemies hit by the attack. Each time the attack hits an enemy hero, cooldown on possession allies will decrease. Can move while using this skill. Oh my gosh. Now I need to see possession allies. That's a pretty insane move. Okay. So, possession ally / backup fire. Possess target ally. Apply steal life to the possessed ally hero. Your HP will replenish over time. You can use backup fire to attack enemies. The HP of the possessed ally will recover when backup fire hits an enemy. Okay, so this is exactly what I thought at the beginning. You're gonna possess one of your allies and give them buffs. So you give them lifesteal. Oh my gosh, and you can attack while you're possessing them? So they get lifesteal, and you can use backup fire. Oh my gosh, that's so crazy. That is crazy. Okay, so now we got super attack, revenge blast. Unleash a shockwave centered around yourself. You will receive additional HP depending on the number of enemy heroes hit by the attack. If this attack hits an enemy hero, the damage of the skill will increase the next time it is used. So you stack damage on a revenge blast, and you're able to, okay. Additional HP depending on the... Okay. Oh, and it gives you the armor effect like Vegeta. Alright, honestly, real quick, let's roll back at that again. We gotta see his trailer again. This is... 12. Now that we know what his skills do, we gotta see his trailer again.
Perfect. Your body is mine for the taking.
So right here... we see him possess an ally. That's exactly what happened. Now we know what's happening. So this is him possessing an ally. And the range.
Perfect.
The range on that is actually pretty insane. So look at this, look at this, look at this. So we have a considerable amount of range to possess an ally. And now you've got the lifesteal, and you can see the backup fire working. And the life heal. She's able to get away. Now that he is at low life, he left the ally and stops the guy from hitting his super flight, gets the kill, and then possesses Trunks. And then that's when the respawn timer ended. Okay, okay. And we've got the skill 2, and that is skill 1,
I shall have my vengeance.
followed by the super.
It's all falling into place.
Alright. That's alright. So now that makes sense. That makes sense. Woo! Alright, yeah, we gotta talk about this, and we gotta talk about this one. So when it comes to these characters, with Zamasu, I think they might have nerfed his passive, but realistically, they also need to nerf his damage. As long as Zamasu isn't a walking juggernaut late game that can also deal hefty amounts of damage like a bruiser, not a tank, I'm okay with this. So really, Zamasu could probably just be tweaked in terms of numbers and coefficients more than his simple kit, but I do think there was a slight change to his passive. Now, Baby, the real star of this show, is the one that I really kind of want to talk about. The cool thing about Baby here is that he offers a very unique playstyle. Being able to buff enemies to kind of give them like a singular laning phase is going to be cool. And if you guys both level up at the same time, you can have some really cool combinations. For instance, a DPS that has healing from Baby is probably going to be able to just clear wave after wave after wave while repelling enemies and then be able to snowball harder. A Baby into a tank is going to allow him to have way more sustain. So Baby is going to allow a lot of characters that normally wouldn't be able to single lane correctly, like they're technically not single laning, but they're going to be able to start pushing a lot more and maybe even like press them on a hill to start snowballing down. And I really like that. Something that I also noticed while playing this video is looking and seeing that Baby may have an indicator when he's possessing allies. You can see the pink aura on the screen probably right now, but when you're possessing somebody that you just killed, you don't see it. So your opponents are going to have to be very, very, very careful when you're facing a Baby on the opposing team, keeping track of who just died, because if not, you can get into a position where you think you're walking up in your lane and maybe run across your character who's possessed by Baby. That's the coolest part about this. Now, I'm sure the health bar over their name may change to a certain color, but if it doesn't, it may give Baby the chance to ambush characters. So you really have to be on your best behavior. And I'm thinking that the more ways there are to play the game, the more fun this is going to be. So this is really, really cool. I think Baby was an excellent reveal. I can't wait to see what we get next. Next reveal, like tomorrow morning and tomorrow evening. I'll be making videos for anything we get so you guys can be up to date and know my thoughts as well. Let me know in the comments how you guys feel about Baby childhood. Let me know in the comments about how you hope they might nerf Zamasu. And man, Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadra is looking better and better with every little piece of content that they drop. I'm tripping over my words, man. I'm tripping over my words. I need this game. But as I said before, remember to like the video, remember to subscribe if you want to see more content on this game and many others. Check out the channel to see if there's anything else that suits your vibe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Peace.